Hello. Well, recently I was following a series on Sky Arts, and it was about different decades. And the first one I started watching was called, strangely enough, The Sixties. This one. Unfortunately, when I was watching it, there was a problem with our hard drive, etc. So it kept stopping at various points, which is a bit annoying anyway, to say the least. Anyway, let me tell you, um, executive executive produced by multiple Emmy award-winning producers, including Tom Hanks, yes, the film star, and Gary Goatsman. Sorry about the pronunciation. HBO's John Adams and the Pacific in brackets, and Emmy award-winning producer Mark Herzog in brackets Histories Gettysburg. The 60s explores a most transformative decade of the modern era in America, and it focuses on America. Several of the other ones that I've seen have been pretty much the UK. There are 3 discs in this. See? 1, 2, 3. I'm not really very keen on these, but the way that they're hung on these, but still, I've seen worse. And it mentions behind the other decades in different DVDs. Fremantle Playtone, sorry, and it's distributed in the UK by Network, and we know about Network, and I've got loads and loads of Network DVDs and box sets, and they're very interesting. The 3 discs, they contain footage from CNN and various other news organisations. The first chapter is The World on the Brink, 1960 to 1963. Well, any of us that grew up in that time will remember how sort of fraught it could be, and the Cuba crisis, etc. Apparently the world was on the brink at that time. Second chapter, The Assassination of President Kennedy, 1963. Third chapter, The War in Vietnam, 64 to 69. And The British Invasion, music that is, 1964 to 69. Then another chapter, The Times They Are A-Changing, 1960 to 69. The Space Race, 60 to 69. Television Comes of Age. Then Sex, Drugs and Rock and Roll. I wonder what that could mean. And 1968, A Monumental Year. And finally, Long March to Freedom. Well, it's very interesting. Some of the footage, which is taken from news organisations, is a little bit grainy. Now, I'm not sure whether that's because of the age of the film, video, etc., or that it may have originally been on NTSC and transferred to PAL, but there you go. The broadcast, I thought it was okay, and you had to view it from the point of view it was vintage footage. I've not played this DVD yet, but I bought the DVDs because I'd had problems watching them on television, and it was a bit frustrating. I just wanted to put the DVDs in the machine and just carry on and watch each episode by episode. Very good. It says picture 1.78 colour, sound stereo English, subtitles English. The duration is 522 minutes. Region 2 PAL. I think it's one of the best 60s documentaries focused on America that I've seen for a long while. So I'm looking forward to watching this through when I've got some peace and quiet, and I'll probably report back on this. I've also bought some of the others in the series, so I'll let you know how I go with that. But I thought it was great, this, when I saw it on TV. Very interesting. And some things I'd never seen before. Obviously not reported on UK television, but definitely on American. You can see some of the photographs there of the Beatles with Ed Sullivan, and there is we get the right side. There's Nikita Khrushchev, get there eventually, and Fidel Castro. Star Trek, JFK there as well. Not in Star Trek, I hasten to add. But it's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. There's a photo there, looks as though it's taken from Woodstock. And the eponymous VW Beetle. Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you have, please click a like and also subscribe to the channel, because it's a great help and I can show you lots more material anyway. Please leave a comment if you've got anything to say about this, good, bad or indifferent, and I'll always reply to them. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. Bye now.